and welcome to Awaz News. I'm Kubra Ali and I'll be taking you through big news across Canada. 2 suspects arrested in connection with Mississauga pharmacy robbery. Police arrest man accused of placing camera in women's bathroom at Tim Hortons. Peel police release composite sketches, appeal for info in historical missing person case. Man arrested for impaired driving after fatal Hamilton collision, SIU investigating. More than 170,000 Ontario patients lost family doctors in first 6 months of the pandemic, study finds. Ontario invests $90 million in employment programs for marginalized residents. These were the headlines, and now let's jump right into the details. A 20-year-old man has been arrested in impaired driving following a fatal collision in Hamilton's downtown core on Sunday evening that is also being investigated by province's police watchdog. Hamilton police said they were attempting to stop a vehicle being operated by a suspected impaired driver when it collided with another vehicle on John Street near Yonge Street at around 11 p.m. 2 passengers in one vehicle died from their injuries while the driver sustained serious but non-life-threatening injuries. Police said the driver of the other vehicle was also transported to hospital with non-life-threatening injuries and was later arrested for impaired operation causing death. While Hamilton Police Collision Reconstruction Unit is investigating the cause of the collision, the Special Investigations Unit is separately looking into the involvement of Hamilton Police in the crash. The SIU said there was an interaction between a Hamilton police officer and a man driving erratically before the collision. Autopsies on the 2 victims are set to take place on Wednesday. The SIU has assigned 5 investigators to the case. Peel police have released composite sketches of an Indigenous man who went missing almost 40 years ago and are appealing for public's help to locate him. Sarl Soni Kusso was last seen back in 1981 by members of his family in Brampton near McCollum Road and Queen Street East. At that time, he was 26-year-old. Kusso is described as white with a fair complexion, light brown hair, a thick moustache, and a gap between his top 2 front teeth. He was reported missing to police on August 28, 2013. A trans individual who was known to frequent Toronto region of Peel Kusso had reportedly lived in Saskatchewan and Sudbury prior to 1980. In an effort to generate further investigative leads into his disappearance, members of 22 Division's Criminal Investigations Bureau recently developed a composite sketch of what Kusso may look like today. A 27-year-old man has been charged after police said they found a hidden camera inside the women's bathroom at a Tim Hortons in Hamilton. According to investigators, a cell phone was found in women's restaurant stall late Thursday morning. Hamilton resident Emily Hassler spoke to CTV News Toronto on Friday and said her sister found phone in a pile of garbage while with her young child. She said the phone was attached to a battery pack. Photographs posted to social media show a phone in Tim Hortons cup covered in toilet paper. It's just like a violation, Hassler said. You just feel disgusting after that. Hamilton police confirmed at the time that the cell phone was still recording when officers seized it. On Monday afternoon, police announced they had charged Daniel St. Amer in connection with the investigation. He's also now facing additional charges for an unrelated incident and wanted for Halton Police Service for failing to appear in court, authorities said. More than 170,000 patients in Ontario lost their family doctors in first 6 months of COVID-19 pandemic. A new study has found. The study led by Unity Health Toronto and non-profit research institute ICES found the number of family physicians who stopped working doubled between March and September 2020 compared to the same time period the previous year. This equals nearly 3% of Ontarians practicing family physicians, officials said. On average, between April and September from 2010 through 2019, researchers say that 1.6% of family physicians stopped work. Nearly 1.8 million Ontarians don't have a regular family physician, Dr. Tara Kiran, lead author of study and family physician at Michael's Hospital of Unity Health Toronto, said in a statement. The study found that about 385 of 12,000 physicians stopped their practice and that those who did were more likely to be aged 75 or older and care for under 500 patients. The findings also suggest that many of these doctors were approaching retirement and accelerated their plans during the pandemic. As a result, the researchers are calling for a re-evaluation of payment model for family doctors, saying the model needs to create a more predictable income and provide doctors with flexibility. They also suggest expanding primary care teams to include other health professionals, including social workers, pharmacists, and nurses. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Kubra Ali. I'll see you back tomorrow, same time, same channel. Have a good night.